This new game is like Alice in Wonderland with a dark twist. Think Franbo and Little Miss Fortune meets Alice Madness Returns, and in this video I'm playing an early look at the game, so be sure to let everyone know what you think in a comment. If you're new here, I'm MadMorph, and this is my channel where I play indie games, cozy games, and hidden gems, so subscribe for more like this, and if you're not new, welcome home. Before we begin, if you're a fan of Alice in Wonderland, you can hear me read the entire book for free on my podcast, which is called Down to Sleep. That's my podcast where I read books to help you sleep. There's even a version with relaxing rain sounds or fire sounds. I'll put the link in the description for this video. And now, let's begin. Habromania. Here we go. Falling down the rabbit hole. Curiouser and curiouser, Miss Alice. Get up. And here is our Alice for this adventure, who loves Alice in Wonderland. Ow. My head, goodness. Did I fall from all the way up there? That's got to be at least 100 meters. 1,000, actually. How am I not dead? Oh, I've landed on a tea table. Must have broken my fall. How peculiar. It's an odd place to have tea, though, isn't it? At the bottom of a hole. It's quite strange. Oh, good God, my head. I think I must have bashed it on the way down. I can't seem to remember how I got here. Usually, when I can't remember how I've arrived somewhere, it's because I'm dreaming. So you must be dreaming again. I know you're dreaming again, Alice. Though usually I wake up before I hit the ground. I've never stuck around after. That's odd. I guess I should try to wake up. Slap self. Ouch. Well, that didn't work. I suppose I should try again. Harder? Slap harder. Ouch, ouch, ouch. That's not working. Oh dear, I'm not dreaming, am I? How did I get here? And where is here? How am I still alive after such a very long fall? Oh, Alice, your head is just full of questions, isn't it? Come on now, let's try and unravel this. I suppose the first thing I should find out is where I am. I do remember how to walk at least, though on such wobbly knees. Look at this beautiful art we're in. This is great. So I actually went back and turned down the sound of the tinkling dialogue, because I know that really irritates some of you whenever I play games that have a dialogue sound, you know, like a Animal Crossing. So I went back and turned that down, as that's quite a plinkety plonk every time she talks, isn't it? And here we go. Now we can walk. We've got butterflies and a beautiful green room. Looks like that way is a dead end. Oh, we can click things. Let's have a look at the table. What an odd place for a table. I wonder who set this up. It's got the heart chairs. Can we look at the butterflies? Look at the clock. 9 o'clock. I don't think that's right. Clock must be broken. Also, who put a clock into the wall of a cave hole? It's almost right, because it's actually 8:44, darling. That was quite the fall. I must be 100 kilometers down. Why on earth would anyone make a hole so deep and so person-sized? I'm definitely going to want to reread the second Alice book. I did Alice in Wonderland. I want to read Through the Looking Glass as well for the podcast. So wait, we can look at some... There's an eyeball. Look at the door. Maybe if I click it? I think I could see some light peeking through here. Though I'll shred myself to ribbons if I try to climb through all those thorns. Right, so we need to, cut the thorns? What do we have? Good thing this broke my fall. What's in your bag? Inventory, and it's a newspaper. Since 1809, withdrawal of Allied forces goes on. Unarmed, she caught a German airman. Das ist sehr gut. So we need something to cut thorns with. I should see if there's something here to help me get through these nasty thorns. What's your favourite Alice adaptation? Because there's a few good ones, isn't there? Other than my audiobook, obviously. You know, don't have to put that at the top. So how do we look around? Only see, can we pull something off the clock? 9 o'clock, that's not right. Can we look under the table? Maybe my skirt acted as some sort of parachute or something. Like an umbrella. Maybe I'm just very lucky. Looks like you're gonna have to get yourself out of this, Alice. Ooh, shout for help. Hello? Anyone there? Help? I doubt anyone could hear me anyway. Okay. Climb. Oh dear. Not sure I'm nimble enough to climb back up the way I came. That's the issue with falling, isn't it? So much easier to fall than it is to get back up. Why do we fall, Master Bruce? There must be another way out. Look elsewhere. So what was that I clicked? I guess I clicked the cave wall. Can we look under the table? It's not much in the way of introduction for whether we're clicking on... Ah, hello. Got a rug. What's under here? Skizzers. I like to call them skizzers because it's fun. What a pretty pair of scissors. I should like to keep them, I think. How many people are going to rock a Alice costume for Halloween? So now, can we use these? If we go to our inventory, we have scissors, pretty gilded scissors. More for form than function. It's a bit awkward to wield, and the blades are dull. But we can now cut thorns. My shiny pair of scissors should make quick work of this. There we are. Nicely done. I think for my favourite adaptation, I gotta go with like the classic Disney cartoon. That's the one that sticks in my mind. Big Grin cigarettes. Guaranteed to give any man, expectant mother or child, a big grin. Still a few left in here. Alice, smoking's bad. Pretty, prickly little thing, aren't you? 3 hours of being called a pretty, prickly thing. Coming to down to sleep. You're a pretty, prickly little thing, aren't you? Is this your bag, Mr. Skeleton? Or Miss Skeleton? I couldn't say either way, I suppose. I should quite like to take a peek inside of your bag, if you don't mind. It's a book. No, a journal. Oh, were you a writer? I'm a bit snoopy, I'm afraid. I might give it a read. Are you snoopy? Are you nosy? I'm a snoop in games, but not in real life. Oh, it's blank. What's the point of an empty journal? Journals are meant to be written in. If you won't use it, I will. I can use this to keep my head on straight, keep things sorted and organised. Oh, I do hope I remember things soon. Worst case, if someone finds my skeleton here, they'll at least know who I was. That's a cute way to think about it. Remember, my head hurts. Remember your past. Check out journal. Who could I use this journal for? Open diary tab, open saves tab. Find way out. How on earth did I end up here? Explore. Alice, 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 Alice. Dear Diary, if you're reading this, I might be dead in the bottom of a hole. You found this near my decaying corpse. If so, hello. My name's Alice. I'm 19 years old, and that's just about all I can remember about myself at the moment. I've fallen quite a long way down, and I think I must have hit my head. Hopefully, no important bits are damaged, aside from the whole memory thing, which I suppose is an important bit. But I can worry about that after. I've gotten out of here. Or wherever here is. Cute! Writing in our diary. Love it. 19, she's so young. Ash, a bulb. Hello? think we got ourselves a little Cheshire Cat situation. What was that? It's like the eyes lit up with the statue, and then he hopped down, and we can see his little prints. What on earth made these tracks? Not sure I want to know that answer. Oh dear. Goodness, it's a... Oh. Well, that's the most horrifying thing I've ever seen. Oh dear. I don't do well with dead bodies, I'm afraid. Poor skeleton. Whatever happened to you? Did you get stuck here as well? You certainly look like you've been down here a while. I suppose that doesn't bode very well for me. What did you drop? A ring. Are you married? It's a bit sad, seeing as you're dead. Your ring's so very shiny, though. Yoink. Sticky fingers, Alice. But nobody's here, so it must be fine. Nice. Let's just see if there's anything else here. Why have we got like one sock down? What is that? When we walk? Are we... Has it like rolled down, or are we wearing odd socks? Do you see how like one is like a tight and one is like a ankle sock? I love this walk though. Da, 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 da. Me off to the pond to see the duckies. Da, 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 da. It's good. It's good movement. Good arm movement. Burning those extra cals. Is this a good old statue puzzle? Survival horror 101. It's a bit ironic, isn't it? Medusa is a stone statue, you mean? He's seen better days. Can we take what's on him? If this necklace is real, it must be ridiculously expensive. You do have some sticky fingers, don't you? She's very beautiful and very nude. What a pretty young lady, and what pretty flowers. I'd be like, my OCD going off, who placed these here? There's no, it's not organized. There's no rhyme or rhythm to it. How would you do such a thing? Look at this old Disney crone here. It looks literally like that crone from the GIF. I don't know which one it is. You know when she's like, and she goes back down the trapdoor? Which one is that? Is that Snow White? God, there's so many Disney films I haven't seen, and if I have seen them, I saw them when I was like 8 and never again, but I remember that because I've seen the GIF and used it a few times. It looks just like her. Why do they always make old people look so unpleasant? I've always found old women delightful. I mean, you could get into the trope of the hag if you want. Lady Justice. I'd hate to be at the business end of that axe. I feel like a lot of it's more to do with inherent fears of aging, right? Rather than it being about disparaging old people. And also some old people are absolutely miserable and frustrating, aren't they? It's a photograph of a fountain. Where is this? Okay, so we've got a photo. Oh. Death pouring out something to the lady. Okay. This lady pregnante. Wonder if I have a mother. Well, obviously I know I have a mother. Everyone has a mother, but I mean in a more specific sense. I can't remember. Wait, I wanted to examine that door. Ooh, apple tree. How witch-tastic. I think I'm going to rewatch The Craft this week. Won't budge. Symbols on here are the same ones as the tiles near those statues. Is it the moon cycle? Oh, we've got symbols, and we've got a left moon, this one, and then A full moon and a right-facing moon. Who's got the full moon? This one's here. That's the first one. That looks like a heart. Ah, that's your one. So you need a full moon thing. Maybe we find something on the next screen to go through. What's your favourite Disney movie? This is the kind of basket I'd use to go picnicking with. Oh yeah, get some apples, an apple a day. I can't reach it. Not nearly agile enough to make that leap. This bank's too deep to climb down. Well, this is a hole. I don't think I'll be able to get back up, and I've fallen down enough holes for today. Some sort of bucket. Water elevator system? It's not moving though, obviously. A lever, covered in thorny vines. Can we use our scissors to cut the vines? Snip, snip. There you go. Man, it's been a long time since I played a point and click. I'm glad it's pretty simple so far. How frustrating were these when you were a kid? Oh my gosh, trying to work out puzzles and stuff, and then it ends up being like, oh yeah, you had to put the glue on the stick and then throw the stick at the plane, and then when the plane comes down, take the lizard out of the bucket and attach that to a battery. It's like the most obtuse, ridiculous solutions. Look at this little guy. Oh, nothing happened. For some reason, I thought that would make it work. What about the little lizard man? Okay, so the lever isn't currently doing anything. What about this? This might work as a bridge if I'm strong enough. Okay, so we've got a plank to put over. Actually, a lot lighter than I thought. Or are you a lot stronger than you thought, Alice? You've got it in you, the power. Stronger than you think. Maybe I can use this plank here. We're all a lot stronger than we think, really, at the end of the day, aren't we? Look at that. A bridge. Very clever stuff, Alice. Just try not to fall off. At last, I won't starve. At least I won't starve to death down here. Though a diet of just apples would get very dull very quickly. Not hungry at the moment, but this apple's too pretty to eat anyway. Put it in the witch's hand. What about, can we use the picnic basket to collect some? Don't be daft, Alice. The wicker basket won't work here. Oh, alright. Excuse me. What's in here? Anything? So we've taken an apple off of here, a pretty apple. A candy red apple, hopefully of the unpoisoned variety. We've got a rose, a basket, a fountain picture, a necklace. Can we maybe like put something weighted into one of the buckets? We did just get the apple, so obviously the apple won't be very helpful here. Silly girl. Oh, sorry. Sorry. What about the basket? Don't be daft. Still nothing. Guess it needs water. Oh, I knew that. Obviously, it's a water police system. Now, am I crazy for thinking that this looks like she needs the apple because it's like Snow White? Would you like this apple, ma'am? The symbol is glowing now. How very strange. Or is it Sleeping Beauty? But either way, knowing that that was the Disney witch just allowed me to give her an apple. Okay, and you were in the picture with something. What did you have in the picture? Where's the... You were being... A photograph of a fountain, skeletal figure holding a water pitcher, pours water into a girl's hands. So I guess you need some sort of adventure. How about the picnic? Don't be daft, Alice. I wonder if this game really needs the plinkety plonk plonk dialogue sound or not. I've turned it down quite a lot and it's still a little bit distracting, isn't it? Honestly, doesn't need it, I don't think. Right. Where am I going to get water from? You look like you're holding something. Memento, it says on here. Memento more. Not quite a memento mori. Till death do us part. The ring's surprisingly shiny for being nicked off a corpse. Oh, he's nicked it. Oh, maybe someone has... Oh, wait, you can combine stuff as well. Maybe someone has a necklace on. Would you like some jewelry? Wow. Maybe this lady would like some jewelry. One of these came on. Statue puzzle. Oh wait, the statue has a full moon. The pregnante lady at the end. But we need to find water. Can we go to the right? We can. What a miserable looking clown. Poor thing. That's the game studio's symbol clown. Ah, see, that's a lot of rubble. I could get crushed. Poor Dolly, down here all by herself. Where's your mama, baby? Oh, that's unpleasant. A bird. Will it talk? Hello, Miss Raven. That's quite a lovely nest you have there. The raven blinks in a flattered sort of way. It's a bird's nest. It's a bunch of sparkly bits and bobs in it. Oh, do you like sparkly bits and bobs, do you? Do you want a sparkly necklace? Do you want a shiny ring? Okay, I guess not. Gah. Oh, sorry, Miss Raven. I'll leave you alone. I feel like we'll be doing something to get at whatever's in your nest. This way, up we go, climbing through rubble. The Earth will probably look like this one day. Oh, there I am. There's my cameo, guys. I'm right there. Hi, guys. It's me, Burr. I wonder if this whole thing still works. Nice. Play it backwards. Satan. What a pretty handheld mirror. Gosh, my reflection certainly looks worse for wear. Chin up, mirror Alice. We'll get through this. You ever catch yourself in the mirror and just go, oh god. Jesus Christ. It's a daily occurrence. Anything in here? Little mouse man. Dropped a coin. That was cute. Is that rat wearing clothes, or am I mad? Rat man. So let's see. Maybe the raven wants a little shiny coin. It's left behind a coin. Not that money will do me any good here, but it certainly is shiny. So let's have a look at what we have. A coin. If only a person could buy their way out of here. Mirrors. Snakes embossed on the handle. Well, that could be for the old Medusa. A doll. In the basket. Oh, maybe like the pregnant lady wants a baby? Maybe these are our clues. The raven blinks. Blink the raven nevermore. I want to meet the cat. We can hear his little steps going everywhere. Oh yeah, look, she's missing a baby and she said, "Where's your mummy? Here's your mummy. Mamacita. Here you go, Mrs. Statue. I found a baby for you." It was in the trash. Trash, baby, trash, baby. The symbol's glowing now. How very strange. My cats are trash babies. They're little bin babies, because their mum was pregnant and she was dumped in a bin. So someone saved her from the bin, and then they were at their foster mums and born. She's a little bin baby. All my bin boys, my bin brothers. And now they is mine, you know? My adopted sons. Okay, Medusa with a mirror. This seems oddly appropriate. Oh, she had to look at herself, and then she fell to bits. I never thought Medusa was all that scary. Thought it was rather unfair what happened to her, all things considered. The whole getting her head cut off as a trophy thing, I mean. A little snake head. It's left behind a snake head. It's a bit frightening, actually. But if I combined this with a long vine, I could make a pretty convincing fake snake. With this white rose. No, you mean an actual vine. But that was definitely a clue to combine this with something, wasn't it? So you with a mirror. Are you anything? Very pretty. Wonder if his head was knocked off later or if he was made without one. Dun dun dun. Okay. So we need water. Or wait, this is the thing that the crow is sitting on, isn't it? Oh wow, look, it's like a throne of rats. This, the vase, we need the vase. So I have to go bargain with the raven. Sorry for calling it a crow. Birdist of me. Wait, there's a vine there. Oh, maybe we can scare the bird away. That feels cruel, but essential. Yes, you're so smart, Alice. Dun 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 dun. What kind of core is this music? Creepy out-of-tune piano core. Hiss. Oh no. Oh gosh, I'm so sorry, Miss Raven. I didn't mean for you to... Oh dear. You're just resting, I'm going to assume. You're alright, you're... Well, moving on. Oh dear. You're alright, right? I'll just leave you to it then. Finally, the picture. I wonder where I can use it. Well, I feel positively terrible. Picked up the feather. Okay, so now we'll see what's in here if we get the picture. Give it to the lady. Why would I use the stone picture here? I don't know, Alice, because it's in the picture, innit? Darling. Are we in the... What do you mean, finally? Where was water, then? Maybe some water was back the other way. Maybe there was a drip or something. Must be some water with all this greenery. Okay, so nothing so far. Let's just refresh what's in here. We've got a white rose, a shiny ring, a stone picture that smells faintly of the ocean, a wicker basket, the fountain picture. Is it a different statue? Maybe the guy that has no head was holding that. And it's looking like this is the Queen of Hearts land, isn't it? Because there's hearts everywhere. Were you holding this? No. So she needs water on her. Am I being slow? Examine. Standing up on the rats, pouring out the picture into her hands. Unless that's a different lady. Could it be that that's this lady? Don't be daft, Alice. Okay. Lady Justice. Maybe I've missed somewhere to go or somewhere to get water. Because it looks like this trench is just dry. It needs water to run. That lizard's chilling up there. We can't click on the lizard. And there doesn't seem to be anything in here, even though we can go in here. Anything this way? Nope. Oh, the cat. Can we tickle you with a feather? I feel like we're gonna have to get the cat to show itself. Not seeing much else. Got our little dead raven friend. Got a radio up here, the gramophone. The gramophone, darling. Listen to the tunes with Granny. I don't know who was more frightened, me or the rat. It doesn't seem like there's anything up here to do. In my mind, I'm thinking we need this to move to get water up. So that must... I'm just going to try combining everything with this. And maybe it like tickles the lizard and makes the lizard come down. Throwing a coin in, nothing. What about the picture? No. We need to fill this with water somehow. Smoke them out. So perhaps there's something missing from these other statues. If we just try everything. And this is what I said about me and point and clicks. What would Lady Justice have? She doesn't seem to be missing anything. A pretty flower for a pretty statue. Wait, that what? The symbol is glowing now. How very strange. I was just trying everything I had on this statue. Did she have a... Was she holding a flower in the picture? Am I blind? I guess it doesn't look like she's holding a flower, but I guess something you would water for some reason. A flower was the answer to put in her hand. That I did not clock at all, but I don't know if that's me. I guess the statue's covered in flowers. Oh no. Oh, here you are. That's a lot of rats. They don't eat. They don't speak. Lick the dirt off another one's feet. They don't push, don't crowd, congregate until they're much too loud. Rats. Now we have water running down the stream to where it needs to be. Would you look at that? It's working again. Where's the water coming from, I wonder? I suppose it's unimportant, as long as it's working. It's best not to think about things too hard sometimes. Oh, tell me about it. Maybe it's a memorial. Gives me the heebie-jeebies. Whatever heebie-jeebies are. I never thought about that, actually. A note. 1. Death and life were not enemies, as the humans had always supposed. Just as there could be no warmth of day without the cool hand of night, so too could there be no life without death. Life brought beginnings, mornings, and light. Death brought endings, sleep, and peace. And so it was for all time, always, and forever. Everything in perfect balance. This is some nice art. Light and dark. The day and the night. Okay, a bit of world lore perhaps here. And nothing else to pick up, just a nice little bench. We can't go this way. All that water, but she can't keep any held in her hands. It all just slips through her fingers. Slipping through my fingers all the time. So now, our little bucket system's going to be working. We head back over that way. There we go. Oh, that's a nice relaxing sound. Oh, there goes the lizard. Is he okay? He's okay. There he is. So this is going and going and going. Looks like it goes all the way up. Should I try hopping into a bucket? Live dangerously, Alice. Oh dear. This isn't the surface, is it? I'm still underground. Where is this place? Looks nothing like the ruins from before. Is that a house? Somewhere over the rainbow? It's completely wrecked. Must have been one nasty crash. Is anyone home, I wonder? It's locked. Of course it is. Hello? Is somebody there? Guess nobody's home. Hello, anyone? I'm in a bit of trouble, I think, if anyone's there. Hello? Anyone? Hello? Don't think I should bother. I'm rather weak, unfortunately. Oh, Alice, I bet you could kick that door open. Remember how you surprised yourself by picking up a whole plank? Look at the white rabbit. Don't like this painting. Bit ominous. 2. Life sowed the seeds of the living, and when the time came, death harvested. He cleaved their souls from their flesh and blood and teeth and brought them to the after. He would leave them there because their souls did not belong to him. Death did not belong to anyone anywhere and no one, and nothing belonged to him. All death knew was taking, and there was so much taking to be done. Wow. She doesn't look very happy. They're a very attractive couple. Are we literally in, like, the dump of the kingdom? Is this where they dump everything? There's lots of clocks, tea party stuff. The complete works of Edgar Allan Poe. What an ominous poem. The raven. Be that word our sign of parting. Bird or fiend, I shrieked, upstarting. Get thee back into the tempest and the night's Plutonian shore. Leave no black plume as a token of that lie thy soul hath spoken. Leave my loneliness unbroken, quit the bust above my door. Take thy beak from out my heart, and take thy form from off my door, quoth the raven, nevermore. And the raven, never flitting, still is sitting on the pallid bust of Pallas just above my chamber door. And his eyes have all the seeming of a demon's that is dreaming, and the lamplight o'er him streaming throws his shadows on the floor. And my soul from out that shadow that lies floating on the floor shall be lifted nevermore. I've never read that one before, but every year people ask me to read Poe for the podcast, so that was quite nice. Maybe I'll do some and not fumble my words when I do so. It's probably a bad omen that that's here and we killed a raven, I suppose. It's all the clocks say 9 o'clock as well. That's interesting. It's a key there. A house key. Ah, now we can go in the house. Oh my god. I hate that quite a lot. God help me. The sound. Was it the sound? It was like a moan. Oh my god. There's a key in the picture now. That wasn't there before, was it? The key. He didn't have that before, did he? Oh, the key disappeared. How did that... Well, in any case, I can have the key now. Okay, so she must have had her back to us. The key must have disappeared out of our hands, and that's what she was talking about. How mischievous. Who would live in a house like this? Butterfingers. Let's try this again. Hello, you look a bit lost. Jesus Christ, a talking cat. Jesus Christ, a talking girl. It's a bit of a rude greeting, don't you think? Goodness, where on earth did you... My god, you're a talking cat. I believe that's been well established, yes? Jesus, Joseph and Mary. You're... you some sort of radio toy or something? Are those the only options? Radio toy or something? In that case, I suppose I would be... a something. Oh gosh, now you've done it, Alice. You've hit your head and now you're talking to cats, just like Aunt Edith. You're Aunt Edith's cat. Sorry, no, I mean, she talks to cats. But she's loony, and so am I guess. I love that he's ginger. Ginger cat. Ginger cats really do have the craziest energy. Just like the people. So... you seem shocked. Certainly you've seen a cat before. Not a talking one. Of course, but not... well, I can't say I've heard one speak. Really, I found most cats quite verbose. Maybe they just don't want to talk to you. Well, they meow at me, but I obviously don't understand them. But you speak English. I'm also fluent in German. Okay, I think I must be hallucinating. I hit my head pretty hard. Yes, I saw. It was quite the fall. Nobody's fallen down here in a while. You saw? Have you been watching me? Oh, sure. You're quite clever, Alice. Getting that fountain working again. The last one just fiddled with those statues for a while and then gave up. Well, wait, sorry. How do you know my name? Because you look like an Alice. Because that's what you are, aren't you? An Alice. What does that mean? How exactly does an Alice look? Well, you don't look just like any old Alice. You look perfectly like yourself. And since you happen to be Alice, it means you look rather like an Alice. After all, how else would you look? I'm terribly confused. Well then, which is it? You're either confused or you're Alice. Which one? Both? I suppose. I'm a very confused Alice at the moment. Sorry, I'm just a little overwhelmed right now. So much has happened since I woke up, and it's all just a bit much, you know. If you could just help me get my head sorted, I'd very much appreciate it. Sure. Very confused, Alice. How can I help? I love how they're sitting there, and the way he does his little feet. Every so often, kicks his feet back and forth is super cute. Where are we? Do you know where we are? We're here. Well, yes, but where is that specifically? It's not where you were before. Sorry, I hope this isn't rude, but I'm not asking what it's not. I mean, what is this place? Does it need a name? It is a different place than you used to be. A place we both happen to be at the moment. Well, how do I get back to where I used to be? The opposite of however you fell in, I should think. Though it's usually a one-way trip. See, that's just the issue. I can't remember anything from before. I remember a few things, like books and basic arithmetic and how to speak English, of course. But all the helpful memories are just gone. I don't know how I fell in, I just remember waking up. Does that sort of thing usually happen to you? Forgetting things, I mean. How should I know if I usually forget things when I can't remember who I am? You're Alice. Well, obviously, but look, do you know the way out of here or not? Sure, it's in the house. Really? Well, alright. May I have the key back? I shouldn't think so, no. Why not? Does it belong to you? Well, no, it doesn't. It isn't mine exactly. But I found it, and this whole place seems abandoned, so I thought I could keep it. Yes, I saw how you took that ring earlier. Quite the little looter, aren't we? I guess I figured he wasn't using it anymore. It was very shiny. I'm not a thief. What would you call someone who takes things that don't belong to them? Fine, but then the key isn't yours either, is it? It's mine now. How come? I stole it from you. Look, Mr. Cat, I just really need to get out of here. I love the way he's written. Can I please have the key? No. Do I have to find something to give you, to bargain with? Would you like these? Okay. What could I give you? Tickle you with a feather? Can you at least just unlock the door for me? You can keep the key, I just need to get in. No. Well, why not? There's nothing behind that door for you yet. But you just said that's the way out. Yes, but not for you. Not yet. See, this is just the demo. And the house and everything after is all content that's not quite ready for you yet. That's early access stuff in there. Early access? What are you talking about? Well, this is the demo. It's only the first tiny little bit of your story. If you'd like to experience the rest, you'll have to wait for the next bits to be out. Though that's up to you too. Up to me? What do you mean? If you want the rest of the game, check out the Kickstarter. That's where you gain access to the rest of the game as it's developed and released. Kickstarter? Yes, it's where they're hoping to get funded for full game production. You can find the link on the title page. Well, what should I do now? If I can't go into the house, what should I do? Well, if I was you, I would start by listening to Alice in Wonderland, the audiobook on Down to Sleep. downtosleeppodcast.com and 2 channels on YouTube and everywhere you get podcasts for me to read you the full story of Alice in Wonderland with and without relaxing rain sounds or fire sounds in the background ambience to help you sleep. But other than that, perhaps the Kickstarter? Or just stay here and walk around. See if you've missed anything. Okay. Hi, Cat. Hi, Alice. Please can I have the key? How about this? When we get to the real thing, I'll give it to you myself. I'd really rather just have it now. That would be nice, wouldn't it? So can you give it to me? No. Please? No. Pretty, please? No. Pretty, please. I suppose if it's the only way to quell your incessant pestering, I can give it to you. Really? Thank you, Mr. Cat. Be aware, you may not encounter what you expect. Oh my gosh. We got the key. Here goes nothing. And that is where we close the book on this one, as that is the end of the demo. I hope you enjoyed it. I was literally refreshing the Steam page today, waiting for this to drop so I could play it straight away and record it and share it with you. I have been waiting for this one, so let me know what you think in a comment and if you enjoyed it. If you're new here, make sure you subscribe for more like this, and check out the playlist of games to fall asleep with on the channel, or one of those videos on the screen to go on another adventure. Until next time, remember, it'll all be okay in the end, and if it's not okay, it's not the end. Until then, thank you, and good night.